An impossible and strange figure comes out of the middle of a waterfall. A group of boys who decide to stay in a haunted house and end up capturing something that will shake you inside. And even a moving story that will make you believe that the afterlife exists. That's a bit of the terror and mystery that you will learn about in this video. Videos so chilling that they are sure to strike fear in your heart. Because my name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present Ghost Video Compilation. If you get scared or frown, you lose. Number 6. This is how the game works. If any video causes you the slightest fear or makes you frown because of its strangeness, then you lose. So relax your forehead, don't cheat, and don't forget to comment where in the video you wrinkle your forehead. We start with the first video from Brazil. A group of friends had gone out for a day of rain. They were passing by the side of a river and decided to record without even imagining that the camera would capture a shadow that no matter how much I try to find an explanation for, it doesn't seem to have one. Let's see if this looks normal to you.
Agora o melhor de tudo é essa queda d'água. Muita água. Muita força. Uhul! Ih, caraca! Tem uma coisa ali. Caraca, apareceu um cara ali no meio da água. Mozinho! Mozinho, você viu o cara no meio da água?
The girl says that the river flow is very powerful. An ordinary person could never stay standing there. Also note how it appears. It's very odd, but the most unusual thing is the way it disappears. The girl remains recording several minutes later, and it does not appear again. If it is a person, why doesn't he emerge? When zooming in, we can see that it appears to be a man with a bare torso and pants. He seems to hide as soon as he sees the camera. Could it be a real person? Or could it be some kind of spectrum? In occultism, it is believed when a person dies in pain and with fear, those feelings remain impregnated in our reality, manifesting as an image of the last moments of agony. Those feelings remain impregnated in our reality, manifesting as an image of the last moments of agony, serving as a reminder and a message for the living. What do you think? Did it make you frown? If so, you already lost. Number 5. There's a very popular channel in Japan called Omagatoki Film. This channel is dedicated to checking whether the stories and myths of haunted places in Japan are real or not. On this occasion, they received a call from a landlord who told them about one of his houses that he cannot lease. Nobody wants to live there because of its bad reputation. Guests usually leave after a week of lodging, stating that they hear noises, voices, and many things that anyone would classify as poltergeist phenomena. They accept the challenge of checking if what is said is true, but not before knowing the history of this house. You see, the owner told them the story of a horrible crime that occurred here. A father took the life of his wife and children, locked them in a closet, and fled, never to be seen again. One of the boys decided to stay in this house for more than a week to find out what the guests perceived. He put a camera pointing at him 24 hours a day, exactly in the room where the crime occurred. A room that has that creepy closet right behind it. Would you dare to do that? Well, look at the result. Remember that if fear stalks you, you have already lost.
チャレンジ1日目、さっきまでね、ヒロ君と一緒にいたんで、そんなに感じなかったんですけど、やっぱりね、一人ぼっちになっちゃうと嫌な空気はありますよね。周り何もないんで、ほんと山奥の方な物件なんでね、ほんと何かあったらほんとどうしようみたいな感じはあるんですけど、まあね、動画的に、微妙ですけど、7日間何もなく無事に過ごせればいいかなと思うんですけどね。いや、どうでしょう。特に、やることもなくてちょっと眠くなってきたんで、もう初日はこんな感じで寝ようと思います。
The first 2 nights, nothing happened. He felt uncomfortable a couple of times, but he assumed it was due to suggestions. However, his challenge was still far from over. One night, he went to the bathroom and noticed something unusual.
いや、なんかさっき見て、あれなんか人影に見えないっすね。いや、これでさっきめちゃくちゃビビって。
He gathered his courage and decided to go around the house to see what that shadow was.
で、確認何にもないんですよね。なんかいるように見えないですか？おかしいよ。なんでだろう。
That terrified him, but he decided to keep going with the challenge and stayed, perhaps ignoring the only sign that this house would give him. On night 4, when he went to sleep, he kept noticing someone's presence. Someone else was in the house with him. He said it was strange. He didn't hear footsteps, but he knew that behind that door, something was there. He got such a bad feeling that he decided to leave. He talked to his friend about everything, and his friend motivated him to stay until the last night. It wouldn't be much longer. That was night 7. He couldn't get cold feet now. The result of the last night was disappearing, since according to Tomo, the boy's name, that was the best sleep he had had since he arrived. However, that feeling of vulnerability never left him, so he took his quickly left that house. That same day, together with his friend, they reviewed the recording. His heart stopped, since many things happened that night. Things that he claims he does not remember. Did you look away? Did you lower the volume? I know what they say. Everything Japanese paranormal is fake. So yes, it's most likely mega fake. But maybe it helped me make you lose. Did I achieve my goal? No? Say so in the comment box. Number 4. TMA is the username of the subscriber who sent me this footage. He tells me he came across it while browsing TikTok, and for him this video that occurred in Miami has everything to do with the phenomena. Let's see what it refers to.
A todo el mundo mirando. Nadie entiende qué es lo que hay ahí. Gente literal no. Hay algo muy extraño. Uy, para, está cayendo, ¿Qué demonios? O sea, siempre dicen que tipo los ovnis aparecen en Estados Unidos y es como una burla, pero esto está cayendo. ¿Qué? Desapareció todo. Desapareció todo. ¿Qué? What the fuck?
Of all the UFO videos that I have seen on my channel, I have never seen anything like this. According to TMA, that thing does not look like a ship. That thing seems to be alive. This video was published by Paranormal, a TikTok account whose main content is completely far from the paranormal. They are dedicated to the sale and presentation of products and clothing, which makes this whole phenomena very interesting. Also because it happened in Orlando, Florida, very close to Miami, where the portal occurrence happened. Was it maybe a rocket? Can a rocket behave that way? And above all, not be broadcasted anywhere? Do you know what really happened here? If so, leave it in the comment box. Number 3. The following video was sent to my email by Ruben Paven. He tells us that this video went completely viral in his neighborhood due to its images. You see, Ruben lives in a partially rural area. There are normal houses adjoining plots that usually have animals. What you hear in the video is a sheep. One of his neighbors has many animals. And Ruben tells us that no more than 7 days ago, one of the sheep escaped from the corral and went out into the street where unfortunately it was run over, right here in front of the tree. The images that you now see on the screen were captured by the camera 7 days after the death of the sheep, and what is shown in it has completely surprised all the neighbors who are aware of this tragedy. The camera shows this sheep alive once again, something impossible that has left Ruben believing fervently in life after death. If you have surprising paranormal material like this and want it to be presented on the channel, do not hesitate to send it to the email that you now see on the screen. Let's continue with the video. We don't immediately believe Ruben's story. Maybe the sheep never died. Let's assume that and analyze the video. First, all the surrounding animals begin to make noises. And then, this animal begins to appear little by little. Look at the shadow back here. Then the sheep begins to graze until it sees a car and comes back. It walks away as if remembering the accident, then turns around and disappears completely. Ruben knows his truth. He assures me that the video is real, that it was a manifestation of the animal, and the image adequately served that argument. Look, it just fades away. It passed through the same set of pixels it had passed before, and the camera was able to draw those pixels there. What do you think about this? Oh, by the way, did you frown? Number 2. What you're going to see now, I almost deleted. It is one of those videos that are so good that it is difficult for them to be real. But no matter how many times I watch it, I cannot find the explanation on how they faked it. Observe. It is so strange that it becomes cartoonish, like those typical drawings that show an invisible man going for a walk. However, I don't see how the trick is done there. Do you have an idea? How do you edit or prepare something like that? Without a doubt, something quite interesting. Number 1. We end with a viral TikTok video, a video that has been shared dozens of times due to the strangeness of its images. But like the previous video, there is a high possibility of it being staged. I'll show you, and if you still haven't lost the fear challenge, then I challenge you to write to me in the comments on how you can manage to set up something like this. Although on TikTok, where it was originally published, many said that this was real witchcraft. I am more inclined to believe that it is a fake video. In fact, I think I can see the cable that controls it. Its movement also follows the pattern of a fake video. However, this second shot, when the bicycle turns towards them, seems curious to me. At first, it appears to be supported by 2 cables that pull it from the handlebars into the darkness. So how do you get it to turn and go towards them? If you let go of the cable, shouldn't it just fall? What mistake am I making here? What is the explanation for this? Leave me your theories in the comment box, because this video has already come to an end. Tell me how the challenge went. Did you lose? If so, in what story did it happen? And where did you frown? I look forward to your comments below. My name is Leonore Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.